Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about Ameriglo, the America's leader in firearms sight innovation. I just got a care box from them. They are based in Atlanta, Georgia. And not all what is on the table was coming, just 5 of their night sights and some stickers plus a new catalog. The catalog going to be featured in a separate video. It's the brand new 2015 catalog. So Ameriglo makes different sights. As we see here, this one is a suppressor sight. That means it has a taller Glock rear and front sight. As we see that as a sample is on this Glock 21 in stainless steel. It's a tactical version, tactical length. It's simply higher up than a regular one. As we see, compared to the regular height as we have on this slide, that's just the basic, the standard height. The Tritium that is used is made in Switzerland. There was the connection between swissbianco and Ameriglo starting. That is in this case green glowing Tritium, low radioactive material that is put, simply said, in glass capsules in Switzerland for be used in watches and gun sights and a couple other products. Unfortunately, about the law, it's still not completely open to that newer technology, so that could be used in other items relatively easy. But in USA the law is relatively liberal, and we even saw some knives where they did actually use the tritium. So it's coming. To mount the rear sight, you need a factory tool to change the rear sight. I did make my own tool. It's based on a simple design where you can clamp the slide on the bottom part, and this part gonna move over, pushing the sight with this one here. Rather robust. It's a big chunk of steel. And it works really well. I did test it out by now a couple times to put the sight in. The front sight is easy. It's a simple screw on solution. As we unpack that, I can show that quick as well. We see on the bottom is the screw, a hex screw, and you simply need a tool like this that fit on the screw, or a bit a bigger one. This one I got back then in Switzerland. It's a PB brand, so that's the more like the Rolls-Royce. So the front sight usually doesn't give you any trouble. We see also the sapphire glass in front of the tritium there, and the white part around it is silicone that also acts as a protector from the shock of the slide going back and forth as you shoot. So the screw, unscrew, and you simply put that on the slide. It has a slot, and the screw comes in from inside the slide. You need to take out the barrel and the recoil spring, and then you simply screw it on with the tools that you have. And I suggest also put a bit Loctite on it. That is usually really simple. The sights, the different sights that I had over the years, require near no or very little fitting. With the rear sight, that is a bit a different story. Sometimes that requires quite a fitting, mainly with the non-standard Glock slides like from Lone Wolf, as we have here the stainless steel one on the table. That did require quite some fitting there, but that is more like a custom gun. And the regular ones that I have from Glock itself, the rear sight will simply slide on it. You grease it up and lubricate it, and then you slide it in, and you use either the factory tool. Ameriglo also offer a tool to put that on, or you get something like that, or you make one yourself if you can, like I did from scrap metal and a couple screws. Or you can also use a milling machine where you can clamp it on and put in a metal that then pushes the rear sight in. That works also pretty good, surprisingly good. But if you go on the range and if you want to adjust the rear sight in the direction so you can actually hit what you're aiming at, it's way better that you have a more compact item like this one with you that you can use on the range. Of course, with the milling machine you don't have that with you. That is just how it goes if you have to set it up. If you are not too skilled about doing it yourself, best way would be to go to Armor or to a gun store in USA and ask if they have a factory tool. That's still the most easy way to use a Ameriglo or a Glock factory tool to put on the sights. But with more simple tools it's possible too. Because of the tritium inside, which is a glass fillet, a tritium fillet glass capsule, we should not hammer on it. It could damage or break the tritium. So that is not like a regular steel sight or the original polymer sight from the Glock, where you simply can slap it with the hammer and maybe a piece of brass or a piece of wood if you don't want to scratch it. But with the tritium you should not do that. So thanks a lot to the people at Ameriglo, to the people at Glock and Lone Wolf. Really good product, and night sights are for sure superior still in combat situation, because most of the trouble happens usually in low light situations. Somehow the criminals feel better if it's already a bit dark, so that for sure helps that you can get your sight picture way faster and easier with such an item. The self-life of the tritium is around 12 to 14 years. Of course it gets dimmer and dimmer then towards the end, but I say with my experience it lasts for sure 10 years on such a sight. So that much about the Ameriglo care package.